This will be on all of our affiliate streaming as well as YouTube TV, Facebook, Blaze TV runs it. So it's a video element as well, so not just audio, okay? All right, we're coming back. Rick's going to be speaking, then Bubba will jump in so you can distinguish the voices, okay? I'm out.
All right.
Rick and Bubba show, we make our way back. Major League Fishing. We got a huge event coming up at Lay Lake in beautiful Sweet Home, Alabama.
Right now, ranked number 1 best bass fisherman in the world by Bass Fans World Rankings.
Jacob Wheeler and also Dustin Connell.
What's going on, guys? We appreciate you having us.
Now, I know the fans of Major League Fishing know you as the Ding crew, but I want to get some more specifics on what considered a ding. Is any hit a ding or only a large fish?
A large fish. If he's like 5 pounds or more, we're gonna hit a ding for you.
Absolutely.
But it's got to be a big one.
So what's a dingable bass next week on lay? I want to hear a dingable bass.
Like a 4-pounder.
A 4-pounder's a dingable bass. Okay.
4-pound
So we got to make like levels of the dingable bass. Like, so each lake's just different. So 4-pounder next week.
So, Dustin, thanks for being with us. Guys, thank you. Thanks for being with us. Wish you guys good luck. And, if you ever have one of those rare days where you just want to fish for fun, your old buddies Rick and Bubba, we'll pass our tails along.
We'll give you a call up for sure.
I was going to end on this. I said, man, shout out to Coach. I had some good research and found out that the purple worm on the Coosa is the king. So I'm going to go ahead and
That's it.
tie that sucker on there.
I'm going to rig one up. Y'all, this is Redcrest Prep. We are 6
days?
Yeah.
No.
We're a few days before this started.
Okay. We're 6 days away from the first day of the tournament, and we're a long way away from the tournament winner. We're actually 9 days away from somebody holding the trophy up. Hoisting the trophy. And if you don't know what one looks like, that's it.
Dang, I ain't got one now.
And they give you a cool ring too. And a smooth 300. That'd be nice.
Dang, I gotta get to it. Ain't work.
No, he's chomping at the bit. Y'all come over here. Look at this. His boat's sitting right there. He went fishing this morning.
It's going. All right.
I went fishing this morning.
Jacob went fishing this morning. We did a Rick and Bubba
Yeah, you've
show.
been fishing nonstop, bruh. I had to get right back up with you.
My freaking back's killing me.
That's like all he ever talks about, man. That's like he hooks the first
I had
4 pound
to get
spot.
5 shots in my back. There was like, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I had 5 shots right there, and it's getting old as hell.
All I'm gonna tell you is your adrenaline next week, you ain't gonna feel nothing.
I ain't worried about Lay Lake. I'm gonna go down there and go reel in some spotty bass. I ain't worried about it. I don't care. I don't know where I'm gonna reel them in at, but we're gonna reel something in.
Hey, that place is. This is the cool thing. This tournament's setting up really pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I think it'd be a good tournament.
I mean, minus the 4 to 6 inches of rain we're going to get
Is
today.
it supposed to be 4 to 6 inches?
4 to 6 inches.
Who said that? You just coming out of your head with that?
No. If you go up to Birmingham, you got to remember the way the river flows,
Yes.
right? It flows down. And it just says heavy rainfall may lead to flash flooding is expected to arrive late this morning and may persist through early Saturday afternoon. Rainfall amounts from 2 to 5 inches with locally higher amounts are likely.
I love flooded conditions.
Hey, you definitely ain't fishing that derby tomorrow, then.
I was trying to pull up their flood map, and it's more toward that Gadsden, Talladega,
that's
which
bad.
would be Logan Martin,
Which was bad.
It's just
Which is
one-
Neely, Henry, Neum, Logan Martin.
We're talking
which
1
is
to 2
all
lakes
flows
up
from
that flows
here.
down.
Yeah, it's gonna flood out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
100%.
it's coming. It's going to rain most of the whole tournament.
Well, that's typical.
Right. No, it is typical, but 4 to 6 inches is
It's a lot.
It's a lot for it to be dumped on in 24 hours.
Hey, sight fishing is not going to happen.
I'll be honest with y'all, if it did flood out, it'd be really great for me, because then I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, let me just go fish now.
Yeah, you wouldn't be worried about
I'm
it.
not spread out 50 miles.
You're not running to the damn lower end, you're running to the damn north.
I'm not running 50 miles.
You lock into a zone, and you're like, I like the zone,
Okay.
and you're going to fish it like you did Toledo.
That's it.
You're just going to go like, all right, I like the zone.
Here's what we're going to do. Jacob's going to go back fishing. Millie's going to bark her head off.
Come on, Millie. She's a baby.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this.
You don't give a f about us.
No, shut up.
All right, y'all. This Redcrest week. When's this video posted?
Wednesday.
All right. This Redcrest week. This video is going to post on Wednesday. The tournament starts on Thursday morning. Give you a little context about Lay Lake and me. Y'all come on. Fun fact of the day. Lay Lake was the first place that I caught a spotted bass on the Coosa River, believe it or not. That's the first place. And I'm going to show you what I caught it out of. In that canoe. That's my canoe. It's growed up. So I caught my first spotted bass out of that canoe. And I'll show you something that we put on here. It's actually right here on the back. See that bar right there? So we put a piece of angle iron on there, and I would get one of those trolling motors where you had to crimp down the two. Bop, 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 bop. And I'd put a battery back here, and I was out there just getting it in the canoe with a trolling motor. So that was what I caught my first spotted bass out of on the Coosa River. I was like 13, no, like 11, 12. I was like 12. And that, if y'all watch the video, me and Mark had to put some JB Weld on there. So that's it. So my mom used to take me down to the flatlands at the lower end of Lay Lake. And we had an F-150, we'd drive down there, and she would get off work at like 5. Now in the summertime, it didn't get dark till 8:30. And they used to have Tuesday night tournaments and Thursday night tournaments down there. And I didn't have a way to fish them because I didn't have a boat, but I remember them. And I went down there and I would go and launch my canoe during the same time that they would launch. And like I would like kind of mock fish that tournament, a big fish tournament. So I remember I went right out of the flatlands and I would just canoe around those little islands and stuff. And I ended up catching like a 5-pounder that day. And I came in with it and I put it on a stringer and hung it off the side of my boat, my canoe. And I walked up there and I said, hey, I know I'm not in the tournament. Can I weigh this fish though? And I would have won the tournament that day. So that was cool. And that was kind of like, oh man, I want to go get a boat now. So that's what I caught out of. Pretty funny story. And that was at Lay Lake. And we're fishing for 300 grand tomorrow, now that this video is posted on Wednesday. Fished 300 grand on one of my home lakes, so I'm excited about it. It's going to be a lot of changes. And what I mean by that, if you listen, can we listen to the pines? Y'all hear them? It's starting to blow. It's about to be storming. It's about to rain. So we're going to look at the forecast real quick. This is what we got. Morning shower, then showers and heavier thunderstorms. Storms can bring flooding downpours, hail, damaging wind gusts, and an isolated tornado. Just phenomenal. Let's just have a tournament right when it's going to flood. But that's as expected. It's just another curveball. So that's fine. We'll get curveballs thrown at us. So I've had them before. I'm pretty happy with it. But I don't know what to think about this tournament. I'm excited about it. As soon as they came out with it on the schedule, we were at Lake Norman last year. And they announced it, and I had no clue they were having it here. No clue. Didn't talk to nobody. They kept it under wraps. And they were like, yeah, Redcrest 2024 is going to be at Lay Lake. And I went, huh. So we got a $300,000 tournament on my home lake. No pressure. No pressure at all. So I'm excited about it. That's just kind of my little story about Lay Lake. I don't know, I have not practiced yet, but I feel really good about the tournament. I know Lay Lake. I know it from the back to the front. I mean, I've fished at both dams. I've fished in between, you name it. And I've won a lot of tournaments there. And what's really unique about this tournament is we are at a 2-pound minimum. There's a ton of spotted bass in this lake. There's a ton of largemouth in this lake. It's warm, the weather's changing, fish are moving, they're wanting to go up and spawn. They may not be there now, they may show up on Sunday, I don't really know. I've not been on the lake in 30 days, so it'll be a lot of fun. But this tournament means a lot to me. And God, I got some revenge I want to get on this place. Man, I've had a lot of tournaments that I should have won there, and somebody ended up catching a big 6-pound largemouth and beat me. But this is a different little ball game now, so we shall see. But I'm gonna get in here and rig some rods and get ready and get dialed in. Come in here.
There's a bird in here.
Got this little bird over here. He's trying to get that $100,000 check. God almighty. Give you a little history real quick before we let you go. Lay Lake, the venue that we're on, is a historical place. The reason I say that, there has been multiple classics there. Okay. 2002, I was 12 years old. That's when Jay Ellis won the classic there. That was when it was held in July. I remember watching YouTube videos about it. Aaron Martins was catching them. And then we fast forward to 07. Boyd Duckett won the tournament. Same typical time of year, I think, a little bit earlier. And then 2010 is when Kevin won. And that was when he won in Beeswax Creek. And the crazy thing about it, 2010, I was 20 years old. And I remember going out there, watching them, like, at the bridge. I remember watching them at Beeswax. I remember being in the boat with my brother. We ran around and followed all them guys. So it was a cool deal to be out there and see all that. And that was really at the time that I was like, man, I love this stuff. I really want to do this. Golly, I want to do this. So now we're fishing the Redcrest there at the same place. So when I launched the boat there at Lay tomorrow, there's a lot of memories from like years and years ago. And there's a lot of history there for them guys and for me. I mean, imagine Kevin. He won there 14 years ago, the classic. He's got a bunch of memories there too. And all these guys have fished this lake. They have. Like this is the Mecca on the Coosa River. And but my goal in this tournament is, I'm not fishing history. Like I've really ingrained that. Like I'm not going to go and fish history. I'm keeping an open mind the whole week of practice. I've kept an open mind ever since they announced it, because I'm not getting caught up on past histories. Okay, so I'm going to go fish that lake like it's brand new and try to figure out areas that what the fish are doing, a pattern or an area. It may not even be in an area that I like. So that's the key, is keeping an open mind this week. This is just our little prelude video that I wanted to talk about Lay Lake, the history that I have on it. Let you guys know this is the week. It's about to go down, Redcrest 2024. Somebody's going to hold that big red trophy up. I'd love to have 2 of them and get some revenge. So if y'all are watching this right now, the tournament starts tomorrow. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the tournament. You can go to the expo Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I hope I do not see you there, because that means that I'm doing good in the tournament. So, but you can go there. They're giving away like a Tundra truck on Sunday, and then we're going to be there coming in for the post-game deal, driving through, talking to fans and all after the tournament's over at 5 o'clock or well. Mm-hmm. Be sure to go by the expo, go see everybody there, and then you can watch live. I have a weird feeling that we're going to have a camera probably on day 1. Just don't be watching all where I'm fishing at and going out there and fishing behind me. But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's Redcrest week, man. That's what we all qualified to fish. And this is the big show. Y'all stay tuned, like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 grand on followers. So please do the subscribe button for us, and we'll see you. Peace.